Okay.
It will.
So we got our tower in there. We can. I would clarify that.
Yeah, let's go for it. So we're currently on ground. So that's 1205.
All right.
Tower's 127.
Right. Okay. 125. That's our.
That's departure.
Right.
So that
okay.
works.
So we can tell them we're ready for release and ask clarification on that flight plan. Right.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Zurich Tower, Cessna 6017 November, ready for release, IFR. I just want to clarify our flight plan. We have heading 300 after departure, and then are we cleared to Martinsburg VOR or Martinsburg Airport?
I believe that is to the VOR, but you're going to be requesting vectors for approach at Martinsburg, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, what I would do is, just the 300 heading, then vectors for Martinsburg VOR. Just make the request with whatever you want. That's usually what I expect, is what you're going to make a request for a certain approach going into there.
Roger. Okay, good. All right, so 6017 November, ready for release.
Roger, 906, taxi runway 17 Alpha. 17, remember, I'll work on the release. You can pull up and hold short. It shouldn't be another minute or so.
Roger.
Brakes, if you want to adjust that.
Okay, I got it. Didn't feel quite so off today. I would actually go down and do a zero visibility takeoff, but this goes. They're heading in there for 300.
17, remember, it's just a 1 minute delay for you. I'll have you go in just a moment.
Roger.
These avionics are dark.
Sorry?
Right.
Yeah, let's see if we can brighten that up a little bit. I'm having a little hard time.
That's it, because that's all the way dark. That's it.
Okay. Hard to see it. I don't even have sunglasses on.
I didn't even. I that they're this dark. Haven't been in the past. Oh, in here.
So 6017 November, runway 17, the wind's 210 at 7, clear for takeoff.
Roger, 6017 November, clear for takeoff. Are set. Camera action. Items. Transponder. We've got set 5345. Set here. All right, set.
Ready.
All right, full power. Rotate about 59. Gauges are green. Speed's alive. About 9:55. And let's rotate. About 800 feet, I'm going to turn out. 300.
Leesburg Tower, Cessna 172 Delta Romeo is 10 west inbound for touching tail. What's the weather?
Cessna 17 November, contact departure. Have a good flight.
Roger, contact departure 17 November. Potomac Cessna 6017 November off in Leesburg at 1000, climbing 3000.
Cessna 6017 November, Potomac departure, ident, Dallas South 72991.
Roger, ident.
Cessna 17 November, radar contact just south of Leesburg. I'll maintain 4000.
4000, 17 November.
Cessna 17 November, what's your first approach, sir? Where's it at?
We're going to do a practice approach at Martinsburg Airport and hopefully go missed and then do another approach back into Leesburg.
Cessna 17 November. Roger that, sir. Advise the weather in the Martinsburg. Do you want the ILS 26 or the RNAV 26?
So we'll go for the RNAV 26 today.
Cessna 17 November, thank you. And when you're able, proceed direct to Berge for the approach, maintain 4000.
All right, clear direct Berge when ready, and it's 17 November, thanks.
Potomac Endeavor 5491, 2000, climbing 3000, heading 320.
Endeavor 5491, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
10,000, Endeavor 5491.
Let's turn to Berge. Let's see.
Potomac departure Wisconsin 3789, passing 1.9, climbing
57.
Cessna 3789, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb maintain 11,000.
Climb 1000, Wisconsin 3789.
Endeavor 5491, turn right heading 050.
Heading 050, Endeavor 5491.
There, Wisconsin 3789, fly heading 360, direct to IDOR.
360, direct IDOR, Wisconsin 3789.
$3,000.
United 982 Heavy passing 1.8 for 3,000.
982 Heavy, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
Climb and maintain 10,000, United 982.
That's 17 November, contact departure 126.1.
126.1 for 17 November.
Endeavor 5491, right turn heading 080, direct Reagan.
Right turn heading 080, direct Reagan's, Endeavor 5491.
For us?
Make sure to switch it over.
Departure 133.85. Good.
Potomac Cessna 6017 November, departing 3,400 for 4,000.
What's your heading?
And I'm sorry, was that 733 Papa November?
That was for us.
Okay. November 6017 November, Potomac approach, Dolo South for 29091.
29901 for 17 November.
And actually, you know what, Martinsburg altimeter 29089er.
29089er, thanks.
Cherokee 293 Lima Alpha, would you like to go direct to Modena? That is correct. Roger.
Nine. And 4,000.
Army 20874, say request. Army 20874, present position, clear direct to Raleigh, Durham.
Curious, if you let go of the yoke, what would happen?
Okay.
If you let go of the yoke, what would happen? Looking pretty good. Yeah. So here,
That's about right.
I think what I'm seeing you do,
9 Delta Sierra, when
there's a lot of this.
Overcorrecting?
Yeah.
Right.
Once you got it trimmed out, small corrections, let's just keep it hovering right where we need it to be. You'll notice, you can tell this plane, it wants to veer right. So that's the one thing you're always kind of pulling against, which will make you be right, of course. So you want to kind of pay attention to the characteristics. Other than that, small corrections, make it easy. Make the plane work for you.
All right, Bergie, 15 miles. So are we going to do the course reversal on this? I guess so, huh?
It looks like it.
Skyhawk 193.
Okay, put in no course reversal, so we'll fly it manually. So there'll be a heading of about 110.
29091.
29091, 193 Golf.
November 119 Delta Sierra traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles south-southwest on the helicopter at 6 south.
All right, so with this approach, we're down to 3,400 for the course reversal. Next is going to be climb 4,100 to Joshua, something like that. And decision altitude is 800.
You got a 15 crossword at 14.
Exit 414, Potomac approach, verify Romeo, safe parking.
We're heading into Leesburg today.
I'm sorry, exit 414, expect the visual approach runway 17 and descend and maintain 10,000.
Okay.
Potomac visual 17 down to 10,000, but we'll be heading over there shortly.
And just watch that. That plane really just wants to turn on you.
Potomac approach, Health Net 8, we've got Martinsburg in sight.
Delta
Cessna 8, contact Martinsburg Tower 124.3.
Over the tower, Health 8.
Army 20874, there's traffic behind you there a little bit faster. It's a Cessna 182, descending out of 9,000 for 6,500. Army 20874, contact Potomac approach 120.45.
We picked up the weather yet?
Let's pick that up. Potomac, Cessna 6017 November. We're going to go check the weather. Martinsburg, get back in a minute.
November 17 November, roger.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we can do it in our comms too.
Here, the helicopter 12:30, about a mile and a half.
Visibility 10.
6,000 feet.
Sky condition clear.
That's the one we want up.
Dew point 16 Celsius.
Number 1 Delta.
Altimeter 2990. Remarks. Density altitude 2,200. Martinsburg, Eastern West Virginia Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 2053 Zulu. Wind 180 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 16 Celsius. Altimeter 2990. Remarks. Density altitude 2,000.
Let's just turn that up a little bit. So I think we turned it down.
All right, it's about 7 miles to Berge. Get the Berge, I'm going to turn 110-0 and we'll do a two-up kind of entry.
All right. Looks good. We have the weather.
That's 6017 November, when able, clear direct to Berge.
Okay, clear direct to Berge, and we have the weather. We are going.
Exit at 414, descend to maintain 8,000.
Not 8,000, exit at 414.
Here 315 Romeo Hotel, Potomac approach, double altimeter 29991.
Oh, with him giving us instructions to Berge, we could probably put in Martinsburg Tower in the standby.
Here it's 5 Romeo Hotel, let me know when you get information. X-ray at Frederick, expect visual approach runway 23. Roger.
We got the missed approach briefed.
Vertical track.
Exit at 414, when able, proceed direct to stills on the 17 localizer there, ILS 17.
Right, yeah, we can do that direct still, exit at 414.
Definitely need this. This is the right thing.
Thank you. November 6017 November, you're 2 miles from Berge, cross Berge, at or above 3,400, cleared RNAV, runway 26 at Martinsburg.
Roger, cleared to Berge and cleared for the approach to send to 3,400, 17 November.
And how will this approach terminate?
He's asking us how it'll terminate.
Sorry?
It'll be a missed approach and then back to Leesburg for the RNAV 17 November.
Roger.
Potomac approach, exec jet 235. We have information, Zulu 14,000.
Exit 235, where depart?
Gonna go to signature today. what happened to my Bergie?
So, because you loaded the straight in,
left, descend and maintain 10.
Turning us over. So what we want to do is we'll start turning outbound.
10,000, exec jet 235.
We're at Bergie.
And information, Romeo.
Okay, so I'm going to turn to heading 110.
Exec jet 235.
Vertical
Exec jet
track.
414, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000 now, exec jet 414.
All right.
Approach BTK 46 with you, 9,000.
BTK 46, descending approach, altimeter 2901.
2991, BTK 46. Potomac approach, exec jet 235, we have Romeo now.
We want 7 miles from Bergie, so what happened here?
So, right now what's activated is Bergie to Seaber.
Seaber, right. So we really don't have that in there.
What I would do is highlight Bergie.
2505, good.
Well, probably what I would do is do the X, Bergie, yes.
There it is.
Now you got it.
Now we got it, okay, right. So that's saying 1.6 miles from Bergie.
And then I would activate the leg. No, that's not what we need. We are flying the correct heading. This is the heading you were saying to go. Notice your plane returns. So this is giving you the correct course.
Get back to 110.
Now this is looking pretty good.
Papa November, Potomac approach, roger.
I like my MFD a lot for my situational awareness because sometimes it's hard to figure out what it's telling you here.
Right.
But by looking here, it's like you can see what leg is activated because of the purple, and then you can figure it out from there. So what I would do if I were you, just because we don't have it figured out quite right, I would try to point my trend vector towards this back corner. I know that'll give me 7 miles, and then I know while I get things squared away, that's the best I can do.
Right.
So we can activate the hold.
This actually is 080 outbound, so you could just do 080 here.
34 Golf, traffic in your descent there off your nose, 12 o'clock, less than a mile, 2,900 indicated. And another one behind him about 3 miles, 2,800.
That's very frustrating.
Traffic. We'll stop our descent for the moment so we can keep separation until we find the traffic.
That's what I would do. And then we just have to base our distance off of that.
Potomac, Meridian 60, Hotel Lima, 4.5 descending 4,000 directed Numby with X-ray at Frederick.
Exec jet 235, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, exec jet 235.
Meridian 60 Hotel Lima, Potomac approach, expect visual approach runway 23, clear direct to the airport.
Direct to the airport for the visual 23, Hotel Lima.
Potomac approach, Cirrus 939 Charlie Delta with you, 4,500.
Cirrus 939 Charlie Delta, Potomac approach, Delta altimeter 29901.
901 for 9 Charlie Delta.
5.5 miles.
Runway 20871, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb maintain 5,000. November 60 Hotel Lima, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Hotel Lima.
You're going to make a left-hand turn and intercept this
November 60 Hotel Lima, descend and maintain 2,400, report Frederick in sight.
2,400, fields in sight for Hotel Lima.
Let's do that.
November 60 Hotel Lima, clear visual approach runway 23 at Frederick.
Clear for the visual in 23 into Frederick, Hotel Lima.
Exec jet 235, descend and maintain now 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, exec jet 235.
Boat TK 46, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000 for TK 46.
November 60 Hotel Lima, contact Frederick Tower 132.4.
32.4, Hotel Lima.
Exec jet 235 at Lady, intercept the localizer. November 939 Charlie Delta, just remain outside of P40. Just want to make sure you're going to stay outside of P40.
Okay, well, let's stay outside of 240. Charlie Delta.
November 6017 November, traffic alert, 12 o'clock, a mile opposite direction, altitude indicates 3,300 Cessna.
Looking for traffic, 17 November.
November, correction, 3 Papa November, turn left heading 070 vector for traffic.
Us? Yeah,
3 Papa November traffic, 12 o'clock and a mile, westbound, 3,400 Cessna.
Controls.
Executive 235, contact approach 125.8.
125.8, executive 235.
34 Golf, traffic no factor.
Traffic no factor, 1934 Golf.
TK 46, contact approach 125.52.
2552, TK 46, thank you.
Adam coming right at us. Then he was telling them to turn and they weren't turning.
November 3 Papa November, traffic no factor. November 3 Papa November, Potomac. November 3 Papa November, roger.
So are we inbound to Bergie now? Because this arrow's like we're still in a hold.
November 315 Romeo, tell descend and maintain 5,000.
Basically what we did, we have Bergie, so currently what's activated is actually saying
November 1934 Golf, traffic 11 o'clock
Pittsburgh to Bergie, that gave us the line. So all we want to do is now is go Bergie. Just do direct enter.
I would do like direct Seaber or something like that.
Number 1934 Golf, roger, radar service terminate, contact further tower 132.4, let them know that you have that traffic in sight.
132.4, we'll let them know. 1934 Golf, thank you.
It's getting tricky. Yeah, so we could do direct.
Copy 871, proceed on course.
New menu and activate from Seaber. That works, but it technically... Yeah, I mean, I guess it works.
Are we inbound to Seaber?
We're inbound to Bergie currently.
Yeah, well, this is inbound to Seaber.
Yeah,
so if you activated, right.
So that's why I was like, let's go direct Bergie, because we're lined up. So now it's taking us direct to Bergie.
Okay.
And then from there, it'll activate our approach. So this approach is very frustrating.
6017 November, how does approach terminate?
Yeah, missed approach and then an approach into Leesburg, 17 November.
17 November going to Leesburg after this, very good. Contact Martinsburg Tower 243-1243, give me a call back on the other side.
Rather 24.3 and we'll contact you after mist.
How far are we out from Bergie?
We are 2.7 from Bergie.
Martinsburg Tower, Cessna 6017 November, about 2.5 miles inbound outside Bergie.
6017 November, Martinsburg Tower, report Seaber inbound.
Direct to Seaber, and the intention here is the option to go mist and then depart back to Leesburg.
Roger.
Good. Yeah, so sorry, I was talking over the comms, but it's a very frustrating approach because if we don't get that hold plugged in before we get there, when you activate the hold, it tries to take you back to Bergie to do it.
Yeah.
So you have to get creative with how to program it after that, and that's why I'm kind of doing not normal things. But really, that's, part of your briefing is making sure you got those headings. So you did a good job of figuring the heading out and be like, okay, well, we can fly parallel to course. I use my MFD a lot, so by plugging in the entire thing with the procedure turn, it gave me the depiction of the hold.
Right.
So I could at least eyeball it, right? I can get close while I buy time and figure out the rest of it.
I mean, probably what I would have done is just put direct Seaber. Maybe that's what you.
So the disconnect is if you put direct Seaber and you skip Bergie, then you would have potentially been like, oh, I'm going direct Seaber, and then you descend down to 2400 when you're not at Bergie yet, where you need to be at 3400.
Right.
So I personally like to have the next waypoint loaded in regardless of what that is,
right,
just to make sure that I get my step downs correct.
Right, okay.
Better situational awareness.
All right, so we're coming up on Bergie, and we're going to start a descent to 2400. This is saying we're doing a...
Yeah, so right now it's going to take you to the hold. So if we click the flight plan, notice it says hold.
Yeah.
So now we want to scroll down to Sieber, and we want to activate that. So I wouldn't do direct, I would activate it.
Activate it, okay.
I'd go Sieber, menu, activate. The difference of that is it's going to activate from Berge to Sieber, whereas if you go direct, it'll go direct from where you are.
Right.
Which could be a few degrees off, right? So overall, it'll give you a very similar outcome, but this is the most precise.
No, that's important. All right, so let's do a pre-landing check. Gas, pull this tank, air carriage. Let's get the mixture in. Up and switches, taxi. We're doing 90 knots.
Everything should be smooth sailing. I think the way to avoid that whole situation is there was a point where we were flying to Berge and you were like, oh, I think we're going to do the procedure turn.
Right.
I didn't load that, so I'll just do it manual.
And I said no, right.
What gets tricky is as soon as you cross Berge, it took you to Sieber. It didn't freeze, it takes you to the next spot, and then as we turned, it changed everything. And that would have been the moment to be like, oh, let's reload it with the correct procedure.
All right, 3.4 to Sieber. Next approach is climb runway heading to 4100 and then direct to Joshua. Got Potomac in here. Could you take the controls for 1 second? Yep. Let me get a drink of water here. Get a little dry. All right, I have it.
Air controls. Just watch here. Keep it over here because we need to get back lined up.
Right.
On the final approach especially. We have two things working against us. The plane wants to pull to the right, and we can see our course time in here. The wind is pushing us that way as well, so we got to crab into the wind a little bit. Hit both of those.
Minimums are 800 for this approach.
Let me ask you, are we getting LPV minimums?
Yes, we are.
Oh, do we have a glide slope?
I don't see it yet. I'm waiting for it.
We got LNAV.
Yep. I'm waiting for the diamond. I don't see it yet.
We'll hope for it, but if not, we're going to have to adjust those minimums to the LNAV, which is 980.
Is it 980? Oh, it is 980. Right.
Okay. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's always a good idea, especially on LPV approaches, or on RNAV approaches, to double check here as you're coming in on the final approach and see what type of navigation you're actually picking.
Right, I have it right here. That's a good point. I forgot about that.
We just crossed Sieber, so let's make our call.
All right, again, Marsburg Tower.
Cessna 6017 November, crossing Sieber.
517 November, runway 26, wind 180 at 8, cleared for the option. Advise when executing missed approach.
If you're cleared for the option, we'll advise the missed approach.
The runway is at 50, right? All right. Degrees. So, doesn't look like we are going to get this.
We'll just have to adjust our minimums.
So we want, what did we say, 980?
Yep.
Now we do another 10 degrees.
Watch that course.
Oh, where's the airport? I just saw it. It's all the way over here. Now we're doing 85 knots. At about 400 feet a minute. Get back on course here. Okay, yeah, overcorrection there. I got that.
2 alert, Skyhawk 17 November, check your altitude immediately.
Roger, 17 November. Level off up here. Just told us to check our altitude, so add some power. A hold altitude.
What are we doing? Who's got controls here?
I do. Well, I'm just helping you out. So, he said to check your altitude immediately. My guess is he thinks doing the, so keep level off here at 1200.
By 1200?
Because he told us to check our altitude immediately, which meant he thinks we're too low. So I don't want to descend any further until we get closer to the airport.
Maintain 1200, okay.
Yeah. And we want to get nice and lined up on course.
Alright, so let me have it.
Yep, so back to you. So here, you're turning to the right. We need to go that way.
Right.
And now we continue down. We can...
You say continue down?
Yeah, you can continue now.
Okay.
I think what happened is because we didn't have our glide slope, we descended too rapidly. And that caused him to be like, hey, you're paying attention.
Okay, here comes the minimums. We can get back in here. Coming up on minimums. Alright, that's the minimum. So we're saying we don't see the airport, so full power. Ups up.
No? Harrisburg Tower, Cessna 6017 November, we're going missed.
Dock 17 November, roger, continue on the missed approach and contact departure.
That again?
Just contact departure.
Roger, contact departures, 17 November.
Direct on course heading approximately 070, good speed 16.
We're climbing to 4100.
Potomac Cessna 6017 November, going missed at Martinsburg, requesting approach back to Leesburg.
TIS not available.
Number 6017. Pad 6017 November, ident.
Roger, ident for 17 November.
November 939 Charlie Delta, kind of Potomac at 2045, 12045, have a good day.
2045 for 9 Charlie Delta, have a good day.
November 6017 November, radar contact a mile west of the Martinsburg Airport. You still want the RNAV 17 to Leesburg, is that correct?
RNAV 17 to Leesburg, roger.
Number 6017 number, climb and maintain 4,000, your choice. You can go to Corny for the base leg, or you can go to Cactus for the straight in, your choice.
What do you think?
Let's go Cactus for the straight in.
I will do the Cactus with straight in for 17 November.
6017, we're very good. Clear direct Cactus, join the RNAV 17 for Leesburg, maintain 4,000.
Do you have a vector for that Cactus? We're still getting this set up.
I'll have a vector for you in just a moment. Climb, maintain 4,000.
4,000.
Number 315, Romeo Delta to maintain 3,000. Fredericks, 1 o'clock and about 12 miles.
Speed 816, contact Potomac at 2552, 12552.
2552, good day, speed 16.
Course reversal, yes or no?
And that one, no, because he said...
Runway 23, contact Frederick Tower, have a good day.
Asked if we'd like the straight in from Cactus, so we don't want to...
601, 7 November, fly heading 120, vectors RNAV 14, direct Cactus whenever you're ready.
120 for Cactus.
Army 20871, contact Potomac approach 2045, 12045, have a good day. Army 20871, contact Potomac approach at 2045, 12045. Quantico Air 2000 feet 100. Helicopter 20871, 2045, 120.45.
It's 640. Okay. Cactus is right here. Okay, right. Okay, got it. Amazing how I forget these waypoints.
Yeah, you've probably done these approaches 1,000 times. Inning and stuff.
I definitely need this. This is great.
I'm happy to help. Alright, let's get this thing briefed while early.
Okay. We're inbound to Cactus. We said no to the course reversal, and 3,000 into Cactus, and Danmo's 2100, and minimums I put in at 640. You can do these approaches in the sim, but you don't have the ATC telling you all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's one of the things a little rusty for me.
There's no substitute getting in the plane.
We should do another one of these before you leave.
That'd be great.
There's 4,000. I used to fly these approaches all the time. Go from here to Winchester, back to Leesburg. Had all these points memorized. This is what happens.
Yeah.
This is what happens, you know?
It goes quick.
It's at least a year.
I mean, I think there's a very valid reason why to stay instrument current, you got to do 6 approaches every 6 months.
I'm doing them. I am current. You know, I'm doing them. But it's just, I don't know, just look. I don't do them here. On the sim, I don't do them here. I go someplace else. Like, you know, weeks ago I was in the Summit Aero Elite with Manuel, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
That was the day. And we went from Wings Airport to Philadelphia Northeast. problem. It's a little different when you're actually in the airplane. 12 miles to Cactus. 6.5 minutes.
Sky 601, 7 number, Canada Potomac approach 12505 2505. Let them know you're heading for Cactus.
Mr. Kern, good afternoon. SkyVentures 236 on the north ramp, ready to taxi via part of the west with the weather.
For us?
Yeah, that was fast.
6017 November.
Roger, 6017 November, go ahead.
Sky 6017 number, Canada Potomac approach at 12505 2505. Let them know you're going to Cactus.
Roger, 12505, going direct to Cactus. Thanks. Bye.
5.
Climb maintain 10,000.
Climb 10,000, Turkish, 5 Tango Juliet.
Potomac,
Venture 220 with you, 1300.
Venture 220, Potomac departure, ident, maintain VFR.
Ident, and maintain VFR 72220.
Turkish 5 Tango Juliet Heavy, turn right heading 010.
Right heading 010, Turkish 5 Tango Juliet.
Order 726, flighting 360, contact Potomac departure 133.85.
3385 and heading 360, Porter 726.
Venture 220, your radar contact 2 miles west of Leesburg Airport, Dallas South Center 29990. Your IFR clearance for you shortly.
And 29902, and we'll expect IFR clearance 72220.
Like 6017 November, about 9.5 miles from Cactus, inbound, level 4,000.
6017 November, Potomac approach, Dallas South Center 29990.
29990, thanks.
For 17 November, send maintain 3,000.
That's for us, yeah.
All right, 3,000 for 17 November.
Venture 220, you're cleared to the Washington Dallas Class Bravo, maintain VFR 2,500.
We'll clear to Class Bravo and maintain 3,000, Venture 220.
Venture 222, 2,500.
2,500, Venture 220.
Runway 248, contact Potomac approach, 126.1, 26.1.
Okay, 126.1, runway 248.
Departure Commuter 4281, climbing 2,000 for 3,000, heading 320.
Radar 4281, Potomac departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 11,000, 11,000, turn right direct idler.
11,000 direct idler, Commuter 4281.
Ventures 220, reaching 2,000, you're cleared to Leesburg round robin via heading 270. The vector's on course. Climb and maintain 6,000.
We are reaching 2,000. We are cleared to Leesburg round robin on a heading 270, Venture 220.
Venture 220, read back is correct. Turkish 5 Tango Juliet Heavy, turn right heading 110, when able direct Riggins.
Heading 110, direct Riggins, Turkish 5 Tango Juliet.
For 17 November, you're 6 miles Caucus, cross Caucus at 3,000, cleared RNAV, runway 17 approach Leesburg.
Clear for a RNAV 17 approach, 17 November.
I'm sorry, November 17 November, you cut out.
Yeah, 17 November, cleared for the RNAV 17 approach.
Thank you. Turkish 5 Tango Juliet Heavy, contact Potomac departure 125.65.
12565, Turkish 5 Tango Juliet, have a good day.
Potomac approach, Venture 220, have a clear to 6,000.
Venture 220, climb maintain 6,000.
Climb maintain 6,000, Venture 220.
Meter 4281, contact Potomac departure 133.85.
3385, NAC, we have 4021.
Ventures 220, what's the approach request at Luray?
I would like like to request VOR approach at Luray.
SkyWest 220, roger. SkyWest 220, it looks like the VOR approach no longer exists, is out of service at Luray. Would you like the NDB or the GPS RNAV 22?
I would like RNAV 22 approach, Scavenger 220.
SkyWest 222, you can expect the RNAV 22.
Expect RNAV 22, Scavenger 220.
So we can expect on this approach now the same thing that we had on the last one.
Contact, maintain 10,000, turn right heading 010.
And we probably won't have
10,000, commander 43.
The glide slope. So we want to be very careful on how we start our descent and try to get a nice stabilized descent about 300 to 400 feet per minute.
SkyWest 220, plenty altitude, maintain 5,000, but you're clear direct Linden.
As you do this, watch your altitude and heading.
5,000 and clear direct Linden, Scavenger.
What happens?
Oh, bring it up. It cleared you to cross at 3,000, which means we got to hold it.
Stomach departure, good day, United 52 Heavy, climbing 1.3 for 3.
SkyWest 224, man the altitude one more time, I'm sorry, maintain 4,000.
And maintain 4,000, Scavenger 220.
And I would start that turn in now, right?
United 52 Heavy, 1.3.
Yeah, we can start that turn.
United 52 Heavy, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, turn right heading 010.
10,000, right turn 010, United 52 Heavy.
Gator 4373, turn right direct Riggins, contact Potomac departure 125.65.
Alright, direct Riggins 12565, commander 43.
November 17 November, the tower just closed, so report cancellation of your IFR on this frequency or once on the ground via clearance delivery. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Remain on the transponder code till you land.
Say that again.
We can cancel now, and we'll frequency change.
Want to respond to him?
Frequency change approved, and we'll cancel now for 17 November.
So 17 November IFR cancellation is received. Remain on the assigned transponder code until you land. This frequency change is approved.
Change approved, keep the code, 17 November, good day.
But did he
checking in.
Did he cancel us out?
Yep.
Okay.
Gator 4294.
What he was saying is tower just closed.
Oh, they just closed.
Yeah, 4 minutes. So he's like, you can report cancellation with me now or when you land and change to advisory frequency. We can switch over to frequencies now. That'll quiet them up a little bit. Now we're inbound, we're on our own, so now we got to make our traffic calls as we're coming in.
Right.
For traffic, Seneca 27 November is mile final, full stop, 17 Eastburg.
Looks like we got 2 people ahead of us. One person just landed, the other one's on short final, but other than that, we're looking good. Alright, so, where are we on the approach?
We are inbound to Danmo.
Alright, what altitude
we want 2100 for that,
right? Yep. So what altitude we at?
2100.
Bring that back up.
Leesburg traffic, Cessna 6017, November, about 9 miles inbound for 17, full stop.
Danmo. I like the autopilot. It makes a difference for me.
It does. It's great practice, though.
Oh, you need to be able to do it. I'm glad we're doing it. So about 1.8 to Danmo. That's the final approach fix. So do you think we're not getting the precision approach because of this or because it's out?
Oh, we can check. So we can go into our auxiliary page, into our GPS. We can compute RAIM. Make sure that we have RAIM. And it says we do have RAIM, but I'm noticing here, notice that it doesn't say D, there's not a D on each of these. That tells me that we don't have WAS.
Skylane 2871 Romeo.
But because we're not picking up WAS, we don't have as precise GPS, so it can't give us that same vertical funnel guidance that the RAIM and WAS would provide. So it's giving us the LNAV, which is more of a standardized, it's not nearly as sensitive. Because it's not as precise, we have to go to higher minimums. That's what I'm seeing based on this. So what I don't know if this just doesn't have WAS or if the WAS is broken, but either way, we're not picking up any WAS on our GPS.
Okay, so traffic 73236 departing the pattern to the west, Leesburg.
Alright, so inbound to SAAC, so let's get down here. 1280.
So now we'll do a nice stabilized approach, about 400 feet per minute, should take us away. Don't overcorrect here, so start turning it a little early. I want to swing past our line. On a nice, smooth, stabilized approach.
Leesburg traffic Cardinal 678 Golf Hotel departing 17, we'll leave the area to the northwest, Leesburg.
S, undercarriage, mixture, prop, and just looking for 940 for our minimums, right?
Oh.
Or is it 725? Which one is it?
Leesburg traffic.
We're looking at 940.
Why isn't it 725?
To the west.
Because we don't have the VNAV. We only have LNAV.
Yes. 940.
Let's see, let's make another radio call.
Right, let's see, where are we?
Just because I hear a lot of people in here.
Leesburg traffic, Cessna 6017 November, about 3 mile final, straight in for 17.
This approach is looking much better.
Okay, that's the minimums.
And runway's in sight.
Minimum.
There's the runway in sight. So we'll land. Do full flaps.
Leesburg traffic, Archery 3947, departing the pattern to the west, Leesburg traffic.
Nice to look out the window.
No training for your instrument is brutal. All those cross countries, you try to go to cool places, but you don't get to see any of it.
Yeah. A lot of the times I've been up, I've just been doing touch and goes, so it's to actually do a landing here. 3 red. power out here a little bit.
We're looking great. We got a little gust of wind. I was like,
yeah, a little bit.
Close right at the end.
Not available.
All right. It's all right. Wind. So we don't have any tower, we just taxi to parking, right?
Yeah, I'd give them a call. Just say we're clear of the runway.
Okay, so we kind of clean up here, right? Lights.
601, Leesburg traffic, 6017 November, taxi to parking.
That just helps whoever's holding short, make sure we're off the...
Oh, 123. Next to 20 Romeo, I think, right?
On.
Leesburg traffic, SkyWest 262 Twin Diamond, departing
Radios.
17 westbound.
And you've got that number there?
Yeah.
Should be that right.
Let's set this right up there. Push this thing back.
That was rough. That was rough. Tower closed.
Alright, well, thank you for letting me come up with you.
Hey, thanks for doing that for me. I mean, I really, that was really rough for me. I mean, it just shows how much deteriorates, you know?
Yeah, so
when you haven't
quickly.
done it for a year or more, you know?
Yeah.
The simulator's great, but sometimes you just got to do it. I missed some of those radio calls. I thought he was calling us, wasn't quite sure, you know?
Yeah, it gets tough when you're like, was that for me? And then you're like, what did he say again?
Yeah, it's the multitasking that you know is a little bit dead. So yeah, I'd definitely like to do this again.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to pay an instructor. It's good having you there. You know, and it's good for you too, right?
It's saving us both some money.
Yeah, I can't do it tomorrow, but we'll see what we can set up.
Yeah.
Later in the week or the weekend or something like that.
I can make most times work. My one student just passed the check ride, and my other student has a check ride on Thursday. I think in the morning here. So yeah, we'll.
All right. So what's his check ride for?
He's also doing commercial. And I've had him since private as well. So these are my last two students.
Let's get these numbers in here before we wander off too far. Let's see what do we got today.